Protecting your Azure storage data is essential to prevent accidental deletion, overwrites, or security threats. Azure Storage provides several data protection features including soft delete, backups, versioning, and immutable storage. To ensure your data is secure, it's best to set up preventive measures before an incident occurs. To protect your storage account and its data, you should set up an Azure Resource Manager lock. This prevents accidental deletion or modification to the storage account. You should enable container soft delete as well, which allows recovery of deleted containers and their content within a retention period. You should enable blob versioning for blob storage to track changes and restore previous versions. And you should use manual snapshot for Azure Data Lake Storage to capture data at specific points. Azure automatically maintains multiple copies of your data to protect against hardware failures, power outages, and natural disaster. If your failure occurs in a data center, you can fail over your storage account to a secondary region, but only if geo redundancy is enabled. Bottom line, to maximize data protection for your storage account, you enable soft delete and versioning for blobs to protect against accidental deletions. You use immutable storage policies for compliance and preventing modifications. You consider geo redundancy and backups for disaster recovery. And you monitor storage cost and use lifecycle management to automatically delete older versions or snapshot. By implementing this data protection strategy, you ensure better security, recoverability, and compliance for your storage data. Azure Storage automatically protects your data by encrypting it with 256-bit AES encryption, one of the most secure encryption algorithm available these days. This encryption is FIPS 142 compliant and ensure high security standard. However, if you require an extra layer of protection, you can enable double encryption at the Azure Storage infrastructure level. This means that your data is encrypted twice. First encryption happens at the service level, where you can use either Microsoft managed keys or customer managed keys stored in Azure Key Vault or an HSN. Second encryption occurs at the infrastructure level, where Azure uses a different encryption algorithm and a separate key managed by Microsoft. Double encryption ensures that even if one encryption algorithm or key is compromised, your data remains protected by the second encryption layer. This is especially useful if your compliance or regulatory requirements mandate extra encryption. However, for most use cases, the default Azure Storage encryption is already highly secure and double encryption is only necessary for specific security needs.